and music down, otherwise keyboards will be severed. Cool. So look up the live stream, refresh it. You have a project open. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to package a game today. Packaging is like exporting. How do you export a game from Unreal so that you can give that file to somebody else and they can just play it? They don't need to have ever installed Unreal in their life. If you've heard of it, they can play it on a computer.
Oh, hi, I'm back.
So we're in lesson now, guys. So we're talking.
Oh, you didn't go to the 51 already?
All right.
I missed it. The global climate change. Never heard about it. It's going to.
Okay, so I have a project open. I'm looking at the front of Unreal. Live stream is up. Trey, I'll have you come around and help people who are lost. What we're going to do is go to File, the top left, File, Package Project. And when you go to File, Package Project, you're going to have all of these options for the different platforms. Now, I'm on a Windows computer, so I can see like Windows 32, Windows, that sort of stuff. You, on the other hand, can see things like iOS, Mac OS. What you can do is you can export these directly to be used on an iPhone, Apple TV, Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, all that stuff is available. And what we're going to do is, because we're on Macs, we're going to go File, Package Project, and choose, what does it say? Mac OS or something?
Just Mac.
Just Mac? Choose that.
My game is going to turn into macaroni.
Mac OS? Yes.
Or just macaroni.
Oh, real quick. You might want to go to Settings, top middle, and Project Settings just to make sure that where it says Maps and Modes in Settings, that where it says Game Default Map, that's the map you want the game to start on. So if you go to Settings, top middle, Project Settings. I know. The coffee is still kicking in. Well, most of you are going to be fine. But let's say that you have some different level. Usually it's going to be the one that you start up in the editor with. But where's the game default map? Maybe, for example, you have a main menu, and that main menu is its own level. Well, again, you have to have your main menu be the one that Unreal launches the first time. It's in Project Settings, Maps and Modes. Look for where it says Maps M on the left. Yeah. Just make sure that the map that you have there, called Game Default Map, is the map you want the game starting out with. In most finished games, this will actually be a main menu map, a main menu level that has very little in it. And from that level, the player will then be able to transition to all the other levels through loading and saving and all that stuff.
And we just do a map thing and then open project.
You choose the one that you want. The packaging. Maps mode on the left. I just want to make sure that's the right map. Okay. Like I said, it probably is the right map that you want by default, but if not, it's where you can double check that. Okay, going back to File, Package, Project. So back to that first step. File, Package, Project, choose Mac. I'm going to choose Windows. If you're on Windows, there's two types. There's Windows 32, Windows 64. Either one will work. There's a reason why they're different. 32 will work on any Windows computer, period. 64 will work on most computers, period. So when in doubt, you can choose 32-bit. Yeah. I'll get to that. So once you hit package, it's going to ask you where you're saving the package. I recommend you go to the desktop. I recommend you find the desktop, you click on that, and you select that as a folder. And that's going to be where you save your project.
Oh, we're so good. Yeah.
So guys, we're in the middle of lesson.
Oh shit, it failed. Later on, we ask. Just in case we want like. Package failed for
Package failed for most people.
It failed.
Oh, God.
It just
All right.
failed. It's rare.
Desktop. Okay, so when you're packaging, you click the show output log and you see all this scary code. It looks like this. It's explaining what's going on here. These are like hieroglyphics. You can understand one out of every word. And it will kind of tell you what's going wrong. Here's the magic to packaging successfully. There is no magic. I've done it 12 times in a row, had it not work 11 times, and the 12th time, after changing nothing, it worked. Works magically, like magic. So how to package a product successfully is a magical art, not a science. I don't know. You restart your project, turn the computer off, turn it back on again, all this stuff. It will package successfully like 1 out of 10 times. That's all I can tell you on this. So if it's failing, keep packaging. Keep packaging. Keep packaging. Read these errors and see if there's anything that's in the error that will kind of give you a hint as to what's going on. Unknown error. Yeah, I love that. That one's so fun to Google. Unknown in there. Cook. There's a cook. Cook is good. If you're on the cooking stage, it's a good sign.
I never fired a cook.
Whose package hasn't failed packaging yet? Who hasn't failed? Gotta be somebody. Mine's still packaging. By the way, this guys, this one I did last night for a class. I tried packaging it. Same thing, failed every time, like within 10 seconds. Right now, it's been packaging full time without failure. I have no idea. I haven't even. Just same project. Look at that, packaging complete. Now it's completed. Last night I tried this about 3 times, 4 times. Did not package. Boom. Now it's packaged. So that's hilarious. All right. If it packages successfully, like mine just did. Oh, I heard one. I heard someone just package successfully and someone just failed. It has a little audio sound effect. All right. You will now have an executable file for your game on the desktop or wherever you saved it. Go to your desktop if you package it and look for a folder called Mac No Editor. Mac No Editor. That's your game. Obviously, you want to rename that file something that says like the title of your game. Mine says Windows No Editor. What they mean is, hey, this is the game, but without the Unreal Editor. Just the game itself. If you go into that folder, you have an executable file, and you could double-click on it, and it will absolutely open your game ready to be played on any computer that you bring it to.
15 times it failed.
So I'm going to double-click on this. I have this game called Mobile Example Game. I'm going to double-click on the application, and my standalone project, my game exported, should come up. Here it is.
Keep going. Where's Neko Girl?
Reminds me of Irvington.
Go.
No, it doesn't ring a bell. I'm not sure. No, this is original concept, Trayvon. Trayvon, no color in the rainbow is so different that it's not like at least, one of the others. I know, this is an original concept. Man. I'm calling it inertia. I'm calling it inertia. Oh, by the way, think about this. You're not in Unreal anymore. This is your game. If I try to hit escape, nothing happens. I never programmed an escape key to bring up a pause and quit menu. So I'm stuck in my game forever. So to do that, I gotta hit like Control Shift Escape or Control Alt Delete to get the task manager, and then I can end it. I can force quit it. So you gotta think about that kind of stuff. On Mac, I'm not sure. I don't know on Mac. Alt F4. Oh,
I'm saying on Windows.
oh, okay. It's different on Mac, so I don't know.
Command Q or Mac?
Command